I feel like this deserves me, my like like FaceTime or whatever like this thing is. Like you have to see my face, right? Human like face, I guess. Well, for me, I like faces to see the. When I was going through my personal development stage and studying the subconscious or whatever you want to call it, the unconscious, I start seeing people reaction. Right? I start seeing um, people body language. I never knew that it existed. Right? 80% is body language. Right? That is the communication that we put out to people, and 20% is, I think 5% is verbal or 20% is verbal. I think. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about remarkable. Be you, be unique. Right? Oftentimes you get this notion that someone else's life is perfect than ours, but we don't see. I was listening to Casey Neistat that most oftentimes people put a facade, a whatever, and make it beautiful, and that's why you see all the YouTubers, lifestyle bloggers, and we were talking about most people are comparing themselves to other people. And so the story is comparison kills a lot of hopes and dreams, and it makes you feel sad that you don't have that lifestyle, right? But then you got to realize you ever since I wanted to show my struggle too. I think it's better to show struggle because at a core, yes, I like to, always talk about superheroes and all the anime and stuff like that. But at the core, people want to be very relatable. At an essence, at the subconscious level, because we all go through crap, and we all go through. Um, if you're on this earth, you're going through crap. And life throws things at you, or things that you unexpected, you didn't know happened before. So mine is a little bit different. I want it to be, in the law of attraction nature and industry, they try to make it perfect. They try to say everything is perfect. But also, I wanted to say, I'm in, that's why I do a little bit different. That I put in the storytelling about who am I as a person. I can't when people want me like to, it's great to look at Larry King when he do interview. It's great for me to look at Barbara Walter or people who, Joe Rogan or whoever, and that's them. They are them, and I can't be them. I can would never be them. I can only be myself, and I'm bringing who I am to the table as I'm talking to these amazing people on the planet. Purple cows is a concept about being remarkable. People who aren't the purple cow, they blend in. Uh, I always talk about society rules of expectation of who you should be and who you become, and you feel like inside that that's not who you truly are, and you see it. I see it within people of my age. Well, people, I never noticed this word millennials. I was like, when I was growing up, I never hear like this word millennial before, right? And I was like, and then my friend introduced to me to the word millennial, and he's like, he hate that crap, and I was like, whatever, it's just a word, right? If people look down on millennials, that's okay, right? I mean, it's not okay if they look down on you, but look, whatever it is, what it is, right? And so I remember, so the purple cow concept is this. You see, he told that there was the first time the brown cow. First time you see the brown cow, you thought it was amazing, and then you keep saying over and over again, it get boring for a while. But if you see a purple cow, that's remarkable, because that's something that you never see before, and that's why I try to put a sense of humor, sense of myself into these videos, because over time there's a message that in the law of attraction community of personal development, it get drowned out by saying this is have to be this way. You know, I have to be able to say, okay, but I can't be what you want me to be. But back then when I was a kid, I guess kids really want to fit in. I want to fit in when I was a kid. And but the thing is, fitting in make me like doesn't stand out. Like I remember back then there was a phase in my life that I really want to fit in middle school, and I started buying the same shoes as one of this guy. His name is Tony Wynn, and he was buying Jordans, and I tried to copy him, and it was expensive. But the thing is, I stopped buying them because it hurt my ankle. So I stopped. Floss is just a shoe to wear. It's just something to wear. That's it. And I remember a painful moment that I had. I'm gonna do a book review on it, but there's a painful moment of people didn't accept me, right? And I felt rejected a lot. So these peers of mine are awfully unkind to me. It seemed like it to me. So I remember there was in cooking class, and I was sitting in the table and with them, and then they all went out, and I felt rejected. And I remember all the other girls say, "Aw," right? And it was painfully because I saw one of the person that I liked or had a crush on. It was nerve wracking because I was like, "Whoa, why are you guys like that, man?" It's me. But at that time, I think that the cooking class that I had in middle school in eighth grade was a catalyst for change. I think that it changed when people start to laugh. I start to change who I was. I was shy when I was elementary school, and then I become very loud so I can get attention and stuff like that. And then I noticed something while everybody there was a homecoming, and I don't remember ninth or 10, whatever, and everybody was wearing suit and tuxedos and what was it, dresses. I was a ninja, right? I was a ninja. Like, can you believe it? That's standing out. Like nobody does that. Like who does that? Who got to be like a ninja? All right, but I can't do that. Like blending in, like it keep coming over and over again. What Bob Proctor has been saying, what Jackie Chan has been saying, because people want Jackie Chan to become Bruce Lee. But Jackie Chan said this. If you don't know who Jackie Chan is, he's a funny comedian, martial artist, a lot of things. But he said this. He can't be Bruce Lee. He can only be Jackie Chan. While Bob Proctor said he loved what Earl Nightingale or something, I can't remember. But he said he quoted Ralph Emerson said, "Imitation is suicide." So you can take all these parts of the people that you look up to, and you can blend it in to make who you are, right? We all look up to a person, and we want to be like them. So there's part of the thing, the aspect you can take it with you. For me, I like Bob Proctor, the way he talked about the law of attraction. He talked about the law of attraction is just a secondary law, while law of vibration is a primary law. I like that part, right? And here you talk about a lot of conscious and whatever. But at the end of the day, you want to stand out from your peers. People think it will be lonely, but if you don't stand out, who will remember you? You know, I didn't. If I didn't stand out, people wouldn't remember me as being funny or standing out. I made a video called "But It's Okay." I remember I had this philosophy. I don't know, not philosophy, but back then I say some crazy shenanigans when I was a kid, 19, and I start doing that, and I was like, "There's I'm a little bit tired right now, so I can't like I want to like start like, doing like shouting my hands." I remember back in class, I remember it started with, but it's okay, right? And then I start saying, but it's okay with this hand, and everybody starts saying, but it's okay. And then I keep saying whatever, and then I start saying with my friend, it is okay, but it's not okay, but it's okay, but it's not okay, but it's okay. And I used to say, I will, did not say that. I will cut off your egg roll. Back in, I should not say that. But the thing is, it start, one thing was funny, like one of my culinary arts teachers, he was actually, I remember back in culinary arts, we were in the, what was it, kitchen, and then our teacher took an egg roll. I still remember that. He took an egg roll and he cut the egg roll in front of me because all I said, "I'll cut off your egg roll." And it's just a saying. I keep saying, "I'll cut off your egg roll," and throw outside the window. And I used to say some harsh stuff because it was funny. It was different, and I started getting everybody talking about, "Eh, I cut off your egg roll." But it's okay, but it's not okay. But it's okay, but it's not okay. It's like um, when it's raining, it's okay, but it's not okay, but it's okay. And then I remember I did something crazy. I did a video on this. I know this is a little bit long, and I'm not trying to talk about. Now I'm trying to. I feel so uncomfortable talking about me. Anyway, I remember I was sitting beside my friend, who I love a lot as a friend, and I went up to the stage. They called my name, and I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? So what happened? I had this impulse, right, to do it. Do what? This moment I love forever. It was like amazing experience I ever had. I wish they caught it on camcorder, and put it on like Facebook and then download it. But I went up there. They called my name for a certificate, and then there was I think there was an adult, and I grabbed the mic, and my friend said I pushed the guy. I can't believe I did that. And I said, but it's okay in the mic, and everybody got. I know why I did it. It was because for entertainment, and everybody's more bored in the morning, so everybody started clapping. And after that, I become like known in the campus, kind of like famous, and everybody didn't know me. And I was like, "Who's this guy? I don't even know how you know my name." And he's like, "Hey," and then people come and say, "Hey, but it's okay." That's why I think it's being unique is uniquely you. You cannot change. You can change aspect of who you. We can always change and grow as a person, but as its essence, core essence, who you are that make you unique. Bring that out to the table. Bring that out to the game. Bring it out to whatever you do, because you will be remembered by who you are, not by someone you emulate. I mean, yes, people say use this model success, but if you're just only copying them, you won't stand out from anyone. That's why I do what I do, why I interview different expert authors. All these interviews are part of me, especially the Power Ranger part, because Power Ranger is what my number one thing in my life. I have a bunch of collection on DVDs. If you don't know Power Ranger is, that's okay. They're just a bunch of heroes that change, right? And that's it. You gotta be you, man. At the end of the day, you gotta be you. You can't compare to this person's life to yours. They don't have exact experience as you. You don't want exactly the same thing. I know we do sometimes, right? I mean, like, the thing is, be you. I can't be the person that they want, uh, interviewing. I'm, I guess people say maybe they watch the interview, they're like, this guy's good. Yeah, because I incorporate a lot of things that I have learned from books into the interviewing process. Because if I don't do that, then I think that that's what differentiates from me from an interview, for me anyway, is because I didn't grow up having, I grew up having handicap, okay? Like, shoot, I was push into the special education, right? And then I was made fun of, bullied, laughed at, uh, they push over. Maybe I was a pushover. I was shy. I didn't like growing up. Didn't have great experience. Struggle every day. That's why. I I guess that's why I don't know. I don't know. But you gotta be remarkable. You gotta remember for what you stand for. And just go. Blah! I don't even know why I did that. I feel tired. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Get this book. It'll change your life. Or change your mind at least. It's a great book. I mean, there's a lot of things that I haven't touched on. I just want to touch on just be you, be unique. Bring the story of who you are to the table. I think that will make you stand out more, right? If you just sound like everyone else, you won't be heard, right? You'll be there's a bunch of noise and you won't be heard at all, right? That's why I do what I do. I mean, I love book reviews. I do them, but I just want to experiment. What would it be and what would it do? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.